cliff jumper. Commence countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
ToyCast with your hosts TFG1 Mike, Kelly, Nitro, and Derek J. Wyatt.
Hello and welcome to the Christmas episode of 2010 for ToyCast, and I am Mike TFG1 Blanchard. I'm joined with Callie, the creator of the Puggle Formers. Hello.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yes. And someone who actually got on TV on the hub, Sunstorm over there.
What? Really?
For BotCon, Nitro Streak, got on Hub World when she went to BotCon.
I was on the commercial.
Yeah. Yeah, for like a split second of a time. And joining us once again is the incomparable Derek J. Wyatt. Hello, sir.
Humbug.
Watch out, Michael Caine. You might have a new competition for being Scrooge.
Well, as long as I get to do it with the Muppets, that would be awesome.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. So, we are here to be talking about Puggle Formers yet again. I love these things.
Mm-hmm. Who doesn't?
Yeah, really. I don't see how anybody can't love these things. Just awesome.
They're adorable and squishy and huggable and, yeah.
And they're round.
I'm just gonna sit here and be all just, I have no words. I'm just embarrassed.
Oh, man. So, Kelly, what was the weirdest commission you've gotten in 2010 since you've started doing these things?
You mean other than the bizarre Nazi Puggle that got me really offended?
Oh, did you ever make it?
No!
Okay. I was going to say.
Didn't you make a new rule?
Didn't you get a request for a Jesus Puggle, too?
That was from the same guy.
Wow, that guy's confused.
I actually know that guy.
That's actually scary.
We can
I
talk
found
about
out.
The worst thing is, he's actually a nice guy.
Maybe it was ironic?
No, I don't think so. I just
don't know anything.
From him.
I don't know. So, all right. So outside of that, what is the the weirdest request you've gotten to make a Puggleformer or just a Puggle in general?
One from this month actually is Predator, but without the mask.
Ew.
I haven't made it yet. It should be a fun one.
That's interesting.
That's very interesting.
Try to picture how that's going to look.
I want to see that, because I know it'll somehow manage to be adorable, regardless of the fact that it's a predator without a mask on.
Yes. And poor G1 Blaster. Aww.
Hey, the version 1.0 found a home.
Yes, he did.
Yay.
After about 25 minutes. He was homeless for 25 minutes.
I have some Puggles in my box that have been homeless for like a year.
Oh.
There's
What
so
are
much-
they? Which ones are they?
Oh, the spring one that apparently the design failed. They just have little flowers on top of them for spring, but they're big flowers.
Are you going to do leprechauns? Are they going to be leprechauns this year?
They're cute.
I don't know what that looks like.
That have little red Abe Lincoln beards and and green top hats with shamrocks.
Oh my gosh, I would buy so many of those.
And maybe one of those upside down pipes.
Oh my god. Why am I picturing Hornswoggle?
Hornswoggle, who's that?
He's a little leprechaun dude on WWE.
Oh, I don't know.
You know.
No idea
Anyways.
what that is, but
Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know. Out of the ones that I have so far, honestly, I think, and I haven't gotten him yet, he better be on his way.
about that.
What? Anyways, yeah, so it's like Christmas, and I still haven't gotten this guy yet, and, yeah, I had her, I commissioned, Guzzletron, and people, when I first told Nitro about the idea, she's like, that sounds like a really stupid name. And I said, it's gonna,
Guzzletron.
well, it's an upgraded version of Muzzletron, which Nitro has.
What is
So
Guzzletron?
It's,
That's what I call Marauder Megatron. I got that. I stole the name from Ugu Face.
yeah.
That's okay, as long as people are stealing Puggle ideas from her, then the world is a good place, you know. I'm really happy about my Strike Up Puggle, so it's totally her idea. And as soon as she tweeted that, I was like, that's what I'm getting next.
That was a fun one.
She's not happy.
Basically, Guzzletron is based off of TFTM Galvatron.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's what he's based off of, and he just looks amazing.
We should put some links up so we can look at these and talk about them.
Okay, let's see. Here is the link to the DeviantArt page, just the main page.
There's
This
the
is
actual Puggle.
Puggle porn. What is going on?
There is no porn. Knock it off, Derek.
Oh, they breed. They just lay eggs.
Yes. Who?
To do it.
So Guzzletron still has the thing over his mouth?
Yeah, that's the point. It's an upgraded version of Muzzletron.
I don't ask. I just do what people tell me to.
Mm-hmm.
I love my Muzzletron so much.
Yes, and Guzzletron will kill
He's
it.
so angry. I literally squee every time I look at him because he's so angry and yet smiling and adorable, and I can't take it.
Strika's way angrier. Look at that face.
Yeah, Strika.
With angry lipstick.
Strika is pretty much the exact. I mean, it's almost like Callie had the animation model because it's exact to what the cartoon looks like.
It really is. It's really,
Yeah.
really, it just has ears. That's all. That's the only difference.
Yeah.
It's really good.
To be fair, Mr. Y was correcting me
He was
in
correcting
my
you.
color choice, being the correct colors.
I think you dropped out a little bit, Kelly.
Yeah, you did. You did. So he kept correcting you on color choice?
Yeah, because apparently my monitors are not seeing correct colors. And then I got out the Allspark Almanac, and I'm probably going to be dropping out every so often because my internet is a bit laggy.
Let's hope that doesn't happen.
It dropped out when you said laggy.
It did.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh boy. What the hell?
That's cool. So
So moving on, I guess. I don't know.
So much.
Let's see.
well, this is the entire 2010. You should
Oh,
make a calendar. Can't you make calendars on Etsy and Lulu and stuff?
Yeah, but I feel kind of cheap if I just
If you just what?
put into the actual pictures.
Just take nice pictures. Or you could take pictures in a like a monthly themed setting before you send them out.
What?
So you have like a spring one or summer. They're at the beach or something.
well, you wouldn't even have to take. I mean, yeah, you'd. If you're going to do a yearly calendar, you would have to take a picture of each one. But whatever the official picture is that she took could still be that month's. Like whatever the best one out of January was. Or whatever, the most cute or the most awesome one out of January, you take whenever she takes the official picture, you could just use that.
Or she could just do a grid with showing all of them for
Yeah, that's true.
that whole month. That'd be cool.
Very, very true.
And then, so when did Link happen? Link is one of those rare non-Transformer ones, huh?
Yeah.
He's adorable. I don't even play Link or any of that stuff, but it's adorable and undeniable.
I always think about, what else I could get, to think of how Scooby-Doo characters would work, and I just can't imagine, I just don't even know how it would work.
Scooby is too angular.
Scooby, yeah, but they also don't, I don't know, I thought about having a Fred done, with a little ascot and stuff, but I don't know how.
Oh my gosh, that'd be adorable.
Oh, and there's Artoni's drama. Artoni's theory is that since the Puggles have the, the colon-3 face?
Yep.
That Puggles can have any emoticon kind of face, which is really interesting. I never really thought about that before. So you could choose an emoticon, and that's what she did for drama. That's the angry.
Random trivia. The first Puggle-like things that I made had normal little smiley faces.
Really?
Yeah, they were really, really early ones. I mean, they were made pretty crappily.
You've come a long way since then.
Yeah.
Do you have pictures of them? Can you put them up?
Hold on, I think it's somewhere in my gallery. I'll find it.
So what happened? What happened with Blaster? What was the story there? Somebody didn't.
Yeah, apparently, they asked for G1 Blaster, and
Yeah.
I didn't have all the characters memorized in my head, so I just looked up pictures of G1 Blaster on the TF Wiki. And so I just made it based on the various pictures I saw. And it wasn't until I was halfway done and I realized that Blaster has apparently, depending on the comic or cartoon version or whatever, or a dome head. And
the dome head.
They specifically wanted the dome head, but they never said that when they were asking for it.
It looks like he has a little cap on a jaunty angle.
Yeah, that's his visor.
The visor came out a little lopsided.
Like he's gonna go golfing.
Oh god.
He's a gangster. He has to wear his hat at an angle.
Yeah.
Let's see, where is that?
I know I would pretty much probably be denied of everything once I give out this idea, and I'm sure Derek will not steal it because no one likes Armada Hotshot. But
except for Walkie. Walkie might steal your idea.
That's the first Puggles. There, linked it.
Okay.
I hope they look like potatoes with faces.
Because I've got the original Armada Hotshot.
They look really funny.
Let me see these things.
They're not ugly. They're weird though. They're definitely, they've evolved in some way. It's really
yeah.
They've got longer ears. They're a little Yoda-like, huh?
They've evolved into cute.
These are proto-Puggles.
Wow.
But the very first, before I figured out how to make mouths correctly.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh.
That's interesting.
I have no idea where any of these are.
They're so doughy.
Looks like the Pillsbury Doughboy, for cripe's sakes.
It's a Pillsbury Doughboy Puggle.
Yeah.
Lumpy.
But my idea was, and I seriously doubt I'll do this anytime soon because the next one I want is animated Trans Tech Cheetor.
Fun.
But my idea is to on the Hotshot toy, he has a visor that hides his face, and it so reminds me of I know my geek cred is losing credibility here. LeVar Burton in Star Trek. No, seriously, the visor on the Hotshot figure, it looks like the visor for oh god, what the hell is this? Geordie LaForge.
No, because Hotshot is wearing like a racing helmet. That's
right, but on the toy it looks like it's a visor because it covers his entire face on the figure. I don't know.
I'm really excited.
You can debate that with Walkie. I don't.
I'm not debating anything. I just, it looks like, I've got the toy, I had the toy in my hand just now. It looks like a visor. It doesn't look like a racing helmet because it comes over his face. Cosmos was pretty awesome.
He was.
Yeah, Cosmos came out good.
Yeah.
I like the things with extra things sticking off.
Yeah, those were kind of added at the last minute thing, like, this isn't Cosmos-y enough.
Now he's all enterprising.
Yeah, it's funny. I had her do the Hyper Hobby animated Rodimus because I never thought I was actually going to be able to get that figure, and then a few weeks ago, Proto Man pointed out to me, oh, well, you know BBTS has it on pre-order. I'm like, oh, really?
Yeah, there's a couple places that had it up.
Yeah. See, I thought it was originally just going to be a TF Source thing.
I'm really excited to see how, I think it was you that was getting it, Derek, the Kiss Players Glit Puggle.
Yeah, I wanted to get a set. That's my next order is a set of it's Glit, Sundor, and Rosanna, and a Rat Bat.
I'm really excited to see how Glit turns out, because that's like one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Haven't even started that yet.
Oh, you will.
It surprises me how much Cosmos and Reveal the Shield Lugnut look alike as far as their extra bits on them.
What?
Really?
Look at Reveal the Shield Lugnut and look at Cosmos.
See, to me, the Cosmos one looks like little sushi rolls on the Enterprise sticks. You know, like they're sushi roll nacelles, and Lugnut totally looks like big industrial. Well, they sort of look like batteries, but they also look like big industrial, like jet turbine engines. I don't really think they look that much alike. Because it looks. I just like how it looks like little sushi rolls, though.
Yeah.
The green nori, and then like some kind of energy inside. Blue energy sushi.
Lugnut drove me insane.
Lugnut drove you insane. You had to ask my advice on Fireflight because that was driving you insane too.
Firefly drove me less
Did it?
insane.
What about Soar? He's like.
Steel John Soar. That's.
They were so cute.
Yeah. It's funny. It's funny though to take something like a Soar, like a sauropod that has a huge long neck, and and just make it a head like that.
I gave him a tail, a little something from Sino tail.
Oh, he's so cute though. Can you tell I'm a fangirl of Callie?
Yes, we can.
It feels weird having fans. It feels even weirder having fangirls.
Wow, that came out really wrong.
No.
Wow.
It didn't.
Yes, it did. So,
Breathe, Nitro.
what, I don't think I asked everybody this last time. Of course, it's basically just be me and Derek and Nitro that pretty much tell everybody. I've already said what I have. I mean, outside of Beast Wars Transmetal 2 Cheetor. I've got that Shatterglass Rodimus. Derek, which ones do you have?
I have a Bulkhead with a Hatchling, Bumblebee, and I have Swindle and Strika, and I have one more, Callie, right? What's the other one? They're not in front of me right now.
Swindle, Strika.
That's all.
Vulcan Bee, and
I guess that's all.
Oh, you've rated me about it on Twitter. Death's Head.
No, that's Jim Sorensen's.
You said something to me about it. Something to.
I was gonna get one. I think I was gonna get one of Death's Head. I stole Jim's idea before I stole the idea from Ugu and to do Strika. Strika became much more important.
I have to admit that Death's Head, I kind of convinced Mr. Wyatt to not make me make another one.
Is it that hard?
The construction drove me insane. Like the mouth, the little
Jaw.
fiddly horns, the horns were the biggest thing drove me nuts.
It looks great though. It turned out really good.
Small, very hard to put together. Looks kind of Christmassy. He does. He's green and he's red and he's white.
How many lug nuts is Techno gonna get?
Oh God.
However many that get toys.
You should hear what I was talking. He always comes up with these crazy ideas for you, Callie. Like he was like, well, maybe she can make a pretender where the shell comes off and then there's another robot inside, like another Puggle, like a Puggle on the outside, another Puggle inside.
I think you're overestimating my skill level here.
Oh, well.
Well, that's what I think. I think what's cool about them too is their simplicity. You know.
Yeah.
Like I don't try to overthink it when I like to, even though I kind of drew the bulkhead, like I like to leave it up to Callie to see what she comes up with on her own, because like that's the kind of the cool part to me too, is her interpretation.
Yeah. Let's see, what was the other one? Yeah, he's got lug nut, atomic lug nut, reveal the shield lug nut. And now he wants united lug nut, and I was like, what's the damn difference between united lug nut and reveal the shield lug nut? They're the same damn toy.
It's a different paint job though. It'd be all purple instead of all green.
Yeah, he told me that.
Because the United one has a purple head.
Oh God.
So that'll be January.
God, he wants a purple one.
Yep. You should have saved the the pattern. And then you
I
could
saved all the patterns. I have this big hulking pattern envelope full of lots of little things.
Yeah, I just tried it, like, you know, I understand that you want her interpretation of it, Derek. I just do it I think there's only one thing that I almost broke Callie's brain on, which was the Autobot Matrix of Leadership. It just wouldn't work.
I tried.
I know you did. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it wasn't gonna work. But whenever I can get a slot, I always say, well, here's 6 pictures of exactly what I want.
Yeah, I mean I understand that, like, because I would be like the guy who wanted to make sure that I had the cartoon version of Blaster instead of the dumb comic book version. So
Yes.
I would, you know, if it was something like that, I can understand giving the right reference. And the bulkhead thing, I just kind of drew. I don't remember. I just drew that for fun, I think, and then I showed it to her, and then she made it, and that was awesome.
Wheeljack looks awesome. Who got Wheeljack?
Which one? I made 2 of them.
Version 2.
Actually, I made 3.
Version 2. Not the TFA Wheeljack, the G1 Wheeljack.
That one.
Ah.
Slightly annoyed that I could see the little stitch marks all over his mouth.
How many interpretations of Blur are there? There's IDW, and then there's animated. Is there a G1 Blur too?
There's a G1 Blur.
So there's 3. There's 3. You have all 3. Oh yeah, there he is.
Yep.
That's pretty cool too. Like that like. Now you have like every generation of Blur.
I know this is against continuity, but just looking at Long Arm Prime, I almost want a purple version of him.
Well, it's not against continuity because he did. There was a purple Long Arm for a second in the last episode.
Oh, that's right.
It's totally not out of.
Okay.
When he was trying to, he was kind of messed up. That was one of the coolest records, because Corey Burton was doing that kind of, he was doing a Shockwave voice, and then he'd do his long arm voice, and then he'd go back to Shockwave, and it was super creepy and weird and cool. I don't know if it really came through in the final mix, but just watching him go into those two, and his whole body shape, you know, he would kind of change his body stance when he was, you know, going between those voices. That was really cool.
That's awesome.
I know this can never happen with the way that Puggles and Puggleformers are done, but it would have been super awesome if she could have found a way to get Blitzwing, all 3 faces in one.
It seems like there could be a way if you could make a hat that sort of just sits, like a helmet that just sort of sits on top, and then that had 3.
Yeah. I was
Shirley
thinking
did
that just now. Like,
with
Puggle could just have like 3
Puggle
faces.
ears, get in.
Oh, the ears.
Puggle ears get in the way.
The ears could be on the helmet?
You put the ears on the helmet.
But then the Puggle would not have ears. It would be hat ears.
He had ears.
It's the hat. What happens with the Puggle?
Why is Blue Streak gray? Blue Streak is gray.
Blue Streak is gray.
Is he?
You will send me into a nerd rage.
Okay, I'm not trying to send you into I'm just
isn't that why they
asking.
call
It's been a while since I've seen G1, so.
The name
That's
Blue
why they call him
Streak,
Silver Streak sometimes too, right?
yeah, but the name Blue Streak is because, like, have you ever heard the phrase "talking a blue streak"?
No.
It means you talk without stopping. Figuratively.
Oh, okay.
And he never did that in the show once.
It made me so sad. I want Blue, because he's another one of my favorites, just because he's so, I don't know, adorable.
Which Starscream version is this? I have no idea.
What?
The Starscream version.
It looks like,
I failed.
like
That was
Armada. Is that Armada one?
no. It was supposed to be G1, but it was
Oh,
the
it was?
first Starscream I ever made, and I failed on those null arrays that look like mufflers now.
They're so cute.
And the felt the fabric I used to make his vents wasn't stiff enough, so they kind of flopped.
Well, it's a learning experience.
And I never made those null arrays again.
Tell us about the horror stories about other than the Nazi and the Jesus one, like about there was an Optimus too that somebody didn't want, right?
Oh, yeah, TFA Optimus. They gave me a picture to run by, and I completely ignored it because in my pride I thought I could do better, and I failed.
Well, I think that didn't I end up agreeing with you and thinking that yours did look better, the first one you did, because it had all those extra pieces and stuff on it, right? And then did they think it was too detailed or something?
I guess it didn't match what they wanted it to be. I don't really remember, but I thought the second one came out really nice as well, honestly. To my pride.
Oh, you like the second one better?
Actually, yeah. And it wasn't as annoying to make.
If I ever get a TFA Optimus, he will be face-plated.
I don't think I've made one with a faceplate yet, except for Wheeljack.
Well, Wheeljack, and you made Nemesis Prime from IDW for A Gifted Mind.
And Soundwave.
Soundwave, yeah, but, I mean, Soundwave is always face-plated.
Callie, my brain is evil.
Why?
It wants to know how you would do a Optimus with a open and closable faceplate.
Oh.
You're like techno. You're like, I think it's called Velcro.
That'd work.
And then there's all the other little stuff that Callie does besides the Puggle Formers, like the Puff Puggle Zombies, and the reindeers and all this and all that.
I occasionally get to name those, which is fun.
Yeah, I just go, hey, would you like to name one? He's like, yay!
I never get to name things, because usually the stuff I draw is already something else, and when I do get to it, it's pretty exciting. But it's also like I'm, it's usually very silly. Like the one character in Teen Titans I named is named Billy Numerous, and it just sounded good to me. So.
Yes. Midnight Express came out very well, I thought.
What is that based on?
It's based on our RIDs, the train set, Midnight Express, Rail Racer, and Rapid Run.
It's the Gestalt mode? Is that the Gestalt form?
That's the Japanese train that was in it was like a triple changer bullet train, but it was 3 trains in RID.
Mm-hmm.
The wing things were hard.
Were they?
I tried to make them fluffy, and it didn't work. So they're kind of flat, and they're just there.
They're just there.
I'm very angry at myself for that.
What about the you didn't like the idea I gave you for because we were talking one time, Kelly, about Sentinel Prime, and you didn't really like the idea I did did for that, did you?
I don't remember.
I think you were wondering how you could do a big chin, and what I did is I drew the eyes and mouth like way high up on the ball. So the front.
Yeah,
What's
that's these things behind them. It's a construction thing. The eyes have these things behind them, and if I put them too close to the edge of the fabric, I can't actually sew the seams.
Oh.
So I put them closer to the center because the back sides would interfere with the construction.
So since we're talking about the construction of the Puggles and Puggleformers, where do you start when you start one?
Panel by panel, usually with the face, the whatever goes on the face, then the mouth, then the eyes, and then the ears.
You say you have a special order the eyes, right? They're all like
Some
custom made.
No, the black ones I get them in bulk from a supplier.
Oh, okay.
But the zombie eyes, the undead one, the red with the black outline, those I have to get that from specialty, from Etsy, from a couple of sellers there. There's only 2 people I know on Etsy that do those.
Oh, wow. What if they stop doing it? Are we all screwed?
Yeah.
It'd be cool if they did blue eyes at some point.
Yeah. The only are brown or eyes with pupils,
so you can,
which thought look weird.
Yeah.
That's why, usually when I request stuff, because obviously I have a fascination with evil Rodimuses. And normally I request red eyes because if they're evil, they're supposed to have red eyes.
Well, then the red eyes look really cool when they're,
Yeah.
Especially opposed to the black ones look really cool too, but then the red makes the red stand out even more.
Oh yeah. And the only one, as far as the only good guy that really has red eyes, well, a lot of the good guys that have red eyes would be any of the Beast Wars Autobots, Beast Wars Maximals. So Cheetor has red eyes.
He has green, I thought, in the show, doesn't he?
Transmetal 2 version is red.
Yeah, Transmetal 2 version has red eyes. And then of course, Galvatron and Megatron have red eyes, so that's obvious. Muzzletron has this weird, red dot at the top of his head. What is that all about? What was the...
What dot?
I don't get it.
What dot?
Hold on, I'll get a picture.
I've got the link right here. I've got the link right
That
here.
was on the toy. He had this red thing up there, so I replaced it with a gem because I thought it would be more awesome to make
That's
it.
fine. I didn't know
it.
what it was because I had only seen a brief picture of the toy design or of the supposed design that was in the toy.
Could you have put the arrow on his brow, or would that be too hard?
What arrow? I was given a sketch and a picture of the toy, and there was just a red dot surrounded by black there.
Oh, well, nobody asked me. I could have given you a better picture if you had asked.
I just hold on, I have it in my photo bucket somewhere.
Yes.
That's the most identifying feature to me of Megatron is that arrow over his brow, and it makes me angry when they leave it off. Wait.
Awkward silence.
I love how specifically Muzzletron and Guzzletron. I love how the ears came out on both of them because you've got.
See, that's the dot.
Oh man, someone went to town on my drawing.
That is.
I think I'm gonna close that window.
Oh. So that was not your original intention, Derek?
I don't know. I mean, it's hard for me to tell because. Oh no, I think that dot was supposed to be red. Is that what you're asking about?
Yeah.
The rest of it is a mishy-mashy thing. I don't know what it's going on. So it's all been illustrated to death.
Oh.
It's not.
Damn Photoshop. But what I was going to say was, one of the things I really like about, especially with Muzzletron and Guzzletron, is the way that the ears came out, because the outside of Muzzletrons are black and inside's red, and Guzzletron, the outside are purple and the inside's orange. It makes it look so much more detailed.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to pull in the colors more effectively.
Oh, it worked.
Cosmos has that too. The red outside.
Oh, does he?
It almost makes his ears look like they're armored on the outside, and then because the inside is the same color as his face.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool actually.
I'm going to agree with you completely on that.
She also did. Callie's only done this once, but she also she stepped over into DC Universe and did a Flash.
Yeah, the Flash turned out cool too.
Well,
I think the superheroes seem like they would work really well because, I mean, Transformers in a way are just superhero costumes in a robot form. But
I'm angry with myself with how the Flash came out too, because I was a huge Flash fan for a while.
you didn't like how it came out?
I thought the lightning thing at the ears could have been better. I was angry with myself.
It's that. So that's the stuff that you're most critical about. Huh? It's like it seems like that is what you're looking to improve the most, I guess.
I wonder how Batman would look in Puggle form.
He'd have two sets of ears.
Angry.
Yeah, he would have to have that triangle face.
My favorite Puggles are the ones that look angry.
Yeah, they're cool.
You're going to love Cliff Jumper. I have to make him in a little bit.
Oh, yay.
Which version of Cliff Jumper?
CFA.
Oh, really?
Oh my gosh.
How are you going to fit that chin?
Not even going to try.
Oh, come on.
Giving up already? Oh.
I already have an idea for what I want to do with him. I already have his horns.
Mm-hmm.
So any requests for Prime versions yet?
Not yet.
Still too early?
I have 2 orders for Link.
Wow. Well, I mean, that Link came out really cool. So, hey, what would you do if you did like a Cobra Commander? Is there like a reflective metal fabric? Like a really shiny metal fabric that you could do?
I do. The fabric that I made Link's accessories out of, the shield, the sword thing, that's actually reflective in the same way that Blackout is. Same fabric, just different.
Yeah. That would be pretty cool too, like a faceless, a bug with no face.
So yes, I do have metallic silver fabric.
Yes. I don't think Transformers Prime really lends itself to Puggle form.
Well, I don't know, because when she said Cliff Jumper, that immediately I started thinking about, well, Cliff Jumper could work because the way his helmet was, and the way his face was cut into his helmet.
Yeah.
And the horns, I think that seems like it could work.
Yeah.
I can make any of them work.
Okay, Miss Genius.
I'm pretty confident of that.
So, is there anything you're kind of itching to do, like in the back of your mind that you are hoping people will request?
At this point, I'm just so tired of being busy all the time. I can't even think of anything that I really want to do because I'm always doing what everyone else tells me to do.
So you think you're going to take a hiatus at some point?
I'm actually thinking of taking February off.
You better not be thinking, you better be doing.
She can't take February off. That's my birthday month, damn it.
Yeah, and does that mean when you take February off, does that mean I get 5 that month?
What?
That means I get 9.
No.
I think you're both misinterpreting the meaning of month off.
It's almost like a vacation doing work for me.
If it wasn't for the fact that I was working an actual job around all this, I probably wouldn't be so cranky about it.
And slightly off topic is this link. Sticker Day.
I laughed.
I laughed so hard. I laughed, and then I laughed so hard when it gets down to some deck.
Oh God, the comics. I get bored and I have these toys, so I do it. Like I'm too wound up from sewing. I just need to relax, and then I see the toys, and I'm like, oh hey, let's take pictures.
That green and purple one would be a good Decepticon too.
Yes, he would.
Constructicon Bumblebee.
Oh, Waspinator.
You're going to post all these links with the blog, with the podcast, right? Because then people have no idea what we're talking about.
That's the way it goes. Never know.
I'll put the Sticker Day post in, and I'll put the main gallery post in. People can search through the gallery as it goes along.
How come Happy Meal Bumblebee didn't get a sticker?
Because he already has a symbol on him.
He does?
It's very pale, but it's there. It's actually kind of 3D. It's kind of embossed.
So it couldn't stick on. That reminds me, I need to order some stickers.
That's funny. Let's see.
I did order a lot of some deck stickers too at one point.
I'm surprised we haven't gotten more Beast Wars. You haven't got more Beast Wars requests.
I like Beast Wars too, so I'm a little sad about that.
Yeah.
I like Rat Trap with the buck teeth.
Yeah, the Rat Trap one was pretty cool.
He's really cool.
I was so happy giving it to the voice actor, Scott McNeil.
Oh, you gave it to Scott.
Oh, you did?
I gave it to him, and someone else actually had given him a Dinobot plush earlier in the day. And he did this whole little back and forth in both the voices between Rat Trap and Dinobot using the toys, and I was just laughing my ass off the entire time. Nitro was there. She saw the whole thing.
I was
that
right.
in
I was
between?
there with her.
Was that in between making out with fangirls?
It's not. We are explicit on the Geekcast Radio Network, but let's not go that far because we're still waiting for an interview with Mr. McNeil. Still haven't gotten a response from any of his people. So, yeah.
Well, I think he doesn't return to civilization too often. He wanders out into the rough, and then.
Yeah.
I tried to contact David Kay, and I didn't get anything from him either.
I could probably.
I don't know what they're missing out on.
I could.
I have David's number.
Let's see.
I tried to contact him once, and then I gave up because I was ashamed.
Ashamed of what? Being amazing?
What'd you say, Nitro?
I said ashamed of what? Being amazing?
Oh. I don't know. I'm almost tempted to see. The thing is, like, especially if she's going to take. Yeah, how are you going to do January, Callie? Because New Year's Eve, everybody's going to be drunk and nobody's going to remember.
I'm actually going to open commissions on the 2nd, from going the 1st into the 2nd, because it's going to be midnight New Year's,
Right.
normal time, and I'm not going to deal with that. So from the 1st into the 2nd this time around, I'll post a journal, DeviantArt Live journal thingy later in the month.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, because I think mine, like I was saying, I think my next choice is, like I said, Trans-Tech Animated Cheetor. I don't know. I have a weird obsession with Rodimus and Cheetor for some strange reason.
Everybody's got their favorite characters. So
Yeah.
It kind of makes sense.
My favorite jump.
I don't know. There's something about, and it's not just because Derek's here talking with us, but there's just something about that design with the blur mold that just works.
Well, it's kind of like, I talked about this a little bit with Vangelis, and the guys, but, that blur design is an homage to the Trans-Tech Cheetor toy in the first place, so, like, making it back into Cheetor is sort of this weird circular homage that, it's just, I think that's one reason it works anyway, is because that's what I was thinking of when I drew the hollow wheels and stuff.
Yeah. It's just, it's so awesome. I just wish that we could see an actual, I don't even know if I know you've done the designs, obviously, and they have the alt mode for the toy, but I don't know if they've finished, well, if they have an alt mode version of the repainted blur, why wouldn't they have the robot?
That was Photoshop.
Oh, that was Photoshop. Oh, okay.
I just saw the head sculpt, this week or last week, so they're just at that stage right now.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
That's very, very, very cool.
I have like 3 friends of mine that are going, can you get one of these for me? So,
One of them is me.
I'm definitely wanting like a million
you, Mr.
toys.
Wyatt?
What's that?
What?
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 Everybody just said what at the same time. Nobody heard what anybody said.
Yeah.
Moving on.
What are you saying, Callie?
No, I'm ignore me. Let's go on.
Now, question, since we're talking about this Trans-Tech Animated Cheetor, why does the design that's on the club website have both the Autobot symbol, the regular Autobot symbol, and the Elite Guard symbol, but on your actual design you just have the Autobot symbol on there?
Oh, I think that because the shape on the blur toy is sculpted in. It's not the symbol isn't sculpted, but that shape with the wings is sculpted in.
Okay.
And so they didn't do an Elite Guard symbol. It was just they painted it red or something. And
Okay.
I made a note to them to just paint it over I think yellow. If I can't remember exactly, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I haven't seen the final color stuff for that. So there was some other notes I had when they released the that mock-up.
Yeah, the animation model sketch. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you noticed, like mine that I put up on my blog is a little different than what they had on their site. So and I, and part of the reason is like I'm still, even though I'm not designing these for animation, I want them to have that same thing. So like, in a way, like putting a million spots all over it is like, well, we could never do that in the cartoon because it would, then somebody would have to draw a million spots in 24 frames a second, and it would be a nightmare. So I'm trying to explain this stuff as I go with them, like why I do these things, and hopefully they'll kind of get it, and we'll see.
Right. Yeah. Whenever once the January commissions open up, I'm just gonna have Kelly go off your design because I like your design better than what they have on the TF Club website.
Well, the head should be pretty much the same in both, I think. I hope, right? So just be like the spots.
Yeah.
Internet the spots and stuff there.
Yeah. And in Puggleformer form, I don't think he would even.
God.
What?
Look at Twitter.
Oh God.
No.
Specifically from General Techno.
Oh boy.
Is it the cookies?
Yes.
I saw the cookies.
I don't even want to know.
You mean
I want those cookies.
It looks like a pizza. So is he sending you those?
not that I know of. I think he just made them for the hell of it, and
and it's a shockwave. It's a shockwave head too.
Yeah.
So weird.
Oh my God.
Okay, we'll have to do a cookie episode with Techno later.
No. No. We don't have a podcast dedicated here on the Geekcast Radio Network to cookies.
I would gladly have
nerdy cookies. I don't know.
These are surprisingly well sculpted cookies.
I would gladly do a cookie podcast on the condition that I got cookies.
we can eat them as we talk.
Yes.
Where's my Pugglebot, Callie?
What?
Where's my Pugglebot drawing? Is it not up on your
Oh.
DeviantArt?
I think I just linked it to the one you have in your photo bucket.
Oh.
Or your photo account or whatever it was.
Are you embarrassed of it? Is that why? Wasn't good enough?
It's not legally mine to put up anywhere. It's yours.
What are you talking about? It's your character. I drew it for you.
That's why I always put disclaimers, because I'm still to this day the only person that makes Puggleformer videos, and I always put a disclaimer in the description. And if I do credits at the end, I'll always say Puggleformers are by Callie or whatever else, and I'll put the link to the DeviantArt page in the description, because I can't take credit for it, and I never would. One of the ones that I'm hoping to meet up with Michael Wilson one day, because I want my Puggles to meet Puggless Maximus, because the Fort Max Puggleformer, that thing was just awesome.
That was a fun one.
That was fun? What was fun about that one?
Well, I knew where it was ending up, so that was part of the fun, but he also offered a very detailed sketch that I could actually follow.
Yeah.
And that made me happy.
Do you like getting detailed information rather than not, or it just depends on the case by case?
It kind of depends on the case. I like knowing what I'm doing, especially if what happened with the blaster thing happens again. Like I'm halfway done with it, then like, oh no, I meant this other version of him.
Where did those colors come from on Fort Max? Does he have those colors?
It was in the sketch. And then after I sent it to him, he actually had a Fort Max toy, and apparently the Puggle is the exact size of Fort Max's head. So we just removed Fort Max's head and put the Puggle there instead and took pictures.
Yeah, I'll bring the pictures up so you guys can see them because I'm actually going to his website now. But yeah, no, Puggless Maximus came out really, really well. I mentioned to Michael afterwards, I said, dude, you should so have her do Scorponok next. He's like, yeah, but I wouldn't have her do it in G1 style. I would have her do it some other way. I'm like, oh, okay.
Beast Wars style Scorponok would be pretty cool.
I'm sure I'm gonna get flamed for this by somebody, but I'm actually extremely fond of the movie, Scorponok.
Oh dear.
I just think he's adorable.
He was, to give him credit, he was a scorpion. So, like, that's pretty good for a Michael Bay. It's less name slappy than most.
He managed to get something right.
For once. I just can't, like, we were talking earlier that, possibly Cliff Jumper from Transformers Prime would work. I cannot see an RC working in Puggle form from Prime. A blue RC, I just can't. I like it in the cartoon, but I can't see it in Puggle form. It just doesn't work for me at all.
See, you say that, and now I feel challenged as though I have to go draw it.
I don't understand, because RC is blue, or because the general shape of RC wouldn't work?
The color, the blue color, and I guess also the general shape as well.
I like that RC is blue.
Right. Let's move on. We don't want to anger Mr. Wyatt. Flicker out.
The only reason
they go and ruin a nice design, painting it blue like that. And I don't know. I'm kind of sick of RC being a motorcycle too, honestly. A little tired.
The only reason I actually am fond of that is because I have an extreme distaste for any female character being pink. It's like, oh, it's a female, it has to be pink. So, girls will like it.
Supposed to be.
But I'm a girl and I hate pink.
No, she likes puke green walls in her
Shut up, my walls are
house.
pretty.
Going back to Fortress Maximus, it's
yes.
so funny because when I look at the Cali Puggle, it's a million colors, and then I think what I think of is the cartoon model where it's just basically gray and gray.
Mm-hmm.
Gray and dark gray.
Here is Michael Wilson's post about Puggless Maximus. But yeah, I mean, they all come out great for the majority. What?
No, I'm saying that you just linked to the actual thing.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. But yeah, they're just so great, so awesome. Guzzletron needs to get here now. It's just looking at the picture, it's like, I must have it now.
I haven't
know
mailed it yet.
Okay, so let's see. What else?
And the post office closed.
Oh, what a shame.
So what else do we want to say about Puggle Formers or Puggles in general?
They should be stopped. It's a crime. It's a crime against humanity.
You just say that because you want her to only make Puggles for you.
Shh, quiet.
Why is it the first thing I think of when you say that, Derek, is Puggle Formers must be stopped no matter the cost.
Yeah, exactly.
The cuteness will take over. I can only dream.
I'll rip open this Puggle and every other Puggle.
It's her secret agenda to take over the world with adorable Puggles.
Not so much secret as Delusions of Grandeur at this point.
Was your secret wiki leaked already?
Oh no.
All right, so I guess do we have anything else that we want to talk about? Do you have anything else that you want to impart on us, Callie, as far as design wise or your process or anything like that before we kind of close this up?
Or do you have any complaints? Would you like to yell at anybody?
Would you like to curse at anybody since a lot of people...
Would you like to lay down the law for Techno when he orders things? Because now's the chance. Yeah, right now.
Not Really? No. I mean, use some common sense is all I can say. Like, don't send me stuff that's
Techno,
racist or sexual.
Common sense. You heard her.
Oh, God.
General. No. Hey, nobody's done Ultra Magnus yet?
Surprise! Oh.
What?
Autonomous is more important.
What is going on out there?
She can't
people?
handle that right now.
I think Callie can't.
I'm sorry I had to.
I ever got a commission for TFA Sentinel. I'm not Sentinel. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Oh, God, the name has escaped me. The one with the hammer.
TFA Magnus.
Thank you.
Or
My brain is not working correctly. I would make the hammer to go with it.
oh, see, there's some incentive, people, for free.
You know, I think that's going
Get
on
a
my
free
list.
hammer with every Ultra Magnus.
That's going on my list. I have a massive list of Puggles that
I
I
know,
want. I'm probably never going to get.
mine's ridiculous too.
I
My next
think
one is Starscream.
I keep hearing other people's ideas.
and
like,
stealing them.
Yeah, well, Krabby on Twitter was talking about getting a Skullgrin. I'm like, oh, that would be amazing. But try not to steal it.
I
Faster if I could. It's
What?
only me. I'd make them faster if it was just me and my two tiny little hands.
You need an
If you weren't always
apprentice.
microwaving macaroni and cheese, you could make more Puggles.
You need an
it
apprentice.
sounds like we're treating her like she's slave labor for
Yeah,
Christ's sake.
she's... You should charge more so they're harder for people to buy. And then,
Feel bad.
Ooh, that reminds me. Do you want to bring up the whole incident of the guy that offered you more money and back and forth and all that?
Oh gosh, angry
Mr.
Puggle
Angry
guy.
guy or the other guy? There were two of them.
well,
Oh,
tell us about both. And then we'll decide.
Well, one of them, I can't remember if it was on Twitter or DeviantArt.
There was one on DeviantArt.
Yeah, one of them was. I know for certain, but the other one, they kept on trying to bribe me to get on my commissions list. And I was like, I don't take a bribe. And they're like, come on, I want to. I'm like, really badly. I don't even remember who this person was anymore.
I do.
Don't say his name. Don't say the name.
I won't say a word.
Yes. My
Just
only
give us their social security number.
Angry guy was someone else, and I'm not going to say who the angry guy was, but someone on DeviantArt actually figured it out because apparently they go to other artists and pull the same
Oh, see, that's
shit
shady.
with them.
That's shady. I don't like it when people do that. That's just stupid. My only real insight or real suggestion for Callie, especially for her Puggle deer, at least one of them needs a red nose. You need to have a Rudolph one.
That breaks the rules, though.
Roses.
But
What about red eyes? Red-eyed reindeer.
one red eye in the center.
That would just be Shockwave.
Shockwave.
Shockwave deer.
Callie, do they make neon-colored fabric enough that you could make G2 Puggles?
Probably.
Oh gosh.
That would be pretty cool, too.
Now you've got Derek on a whole other path.
I actually have
I
a
do have
friend.
to say two things.
Yes.
One, Shockwave, his antlers are actually the same pattern as the reindeer, just so you know. And two, I feel really bad an albino reindeer and I just didn't have time to make it. So I'm really sorry to that person. Please don't hate me forever.
And 3?
It wasn't a 3.
And
I actually,
six.
on the topic of the reindeer Puggles, I have a friend who plans to someday eventually have a sleigh, all the 8 reindeer, or however many there are, plus a Shockwave to lead it.
Oh my god, that would be so awesome.
Do you make,
I need a factory.
do you make Santas or Hanukkah Harrys?
Hanukkah Harry's.
What? I don't think that's a real thing.
What? What was that?
Hanukkah doesn't have a mascot. It has a dreidel.
They did in like Saturday Night Live or something. They did one.
Oh god,
Years ago.
that's funny. I'm trying to think how, because I'm looking at, I've got Mace Windu and Count Dooku Mighty Mugs sitting up here on my computer, and I'm trying to think how a Mace Windu with a purple lightsaber Puggle would be.
Well, that's what I was thinking about. You know, that humans just don't seem as adaptable. Like, I was thinking of how she could do a Fred from Scooby-Doo, but it just seems weird, you know? It doesn't seem like how, I don't know. It's different when it's a superhero. What's that?
Flesh fabric is very hard to come by, and I'm not sure why.
Yeah. But that would be really, really cool. And the superhero stuff, you know, that could be easily, at least the ones that have, you know, like, you could do a Spider-Man, you could do a Hulk, because, I mean, Hulk is just a green face.
Well, I think even you could do, like, Green Lantern, you know, with it where it's just a mask and a like a head, but it still wouldn't be as blank as like a human face.
You know what? Now that you bring that up, she could probably do a Kilowog, because Kilowog doesn't have flesh tones.
I like Kilowog.
Yeah, he does. Kilowog has flesh tones. What are you talking about?
He's not like white. He's pink.
Depends on the colorist, I guess. He's generally the same color as Hal, I think, skin color.
I like Kilowog. He's so adorable.
Too bad they ruined it in the movie. It looks terrible. A saggy piece of crap.
Puggle O'Brien, what the hell is I don't even want to know.
Yeah, why are we not bringing that up? What does that mean?
I never put that on DeviantArt for a reason.
What?
I didn't put that one on my gallery for a reason.
Okay, what is it and where is it? Because I need to see it to be able to comment.
Oh, I don't even know if I still have the picture.
He was so cute.
Was it Skillet that asked for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Conan O'Brien.
Oh god, don't get me started. Carson rules. Carson rules. I feel so sorry for Bruce Timm having to put up with him. Oh god.
What is wrong with that segment was hilarious. I don't know what's wrong with you on that. And Carson, it's like
just me personally. My issues with Conan. My issue with Conan is his comedy is too in your face, and I don't like that.
I don't know what that means exactly, but like the thing he did with the Warner Brothers animation thing, I thought was brilliant. I don't watch Conan regularly or anything. I'm not a big fan of that kind of talk show format, but I thought that was amazing. Like when they were going through all the, you know, the lame DC superheroes like Ultra the Multi-Alien, and I thought that stuff, I don't know, it was awesome. And that is one of the coolest designs that Bruce Timm has done ever. I got a copy of that drawing, and it's amazing.
I don't know, it just... Anyways, let's see. I lost my train of thought. Holy crap. Oh, I know what I wonder. No, it's just... Well, because we're talking about that humans really don't come out that well.
They tend to look like pigs with toupees.
Exactly. Wow.
They do!
Wow. Well, what I was thinking was you could make Puggles of the Universe, and you could make Orko and Skeletor, because they don't have flesh tones.
I'll admit I've never seen that series.
Orko is he would work really well because he even has ears coming out of his hat already, doesn't he?
Yep.
And he has no face. Although it would be hard to have, because he would have black eyes on black fabric.
Well, because his eyes itself are yellow, and then he has the black pupils. Yeah, that would. She
doesn't have a yellow eye. So
yeah.
You could have evil red-eyed Orko, which would be terrifying.
Because I grabbed my Masters of the Universe Classics Orko because I was trying to figure out how she would do that, and looking at Bone.
No, we're recording, right?
Yes, I know we're recording. I don't care.
You're just gonna walk around a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Stretch my legs, damn it, so my knee doesn't pop out of place
Mike,
again.
What is that thing that came up today? That the Masters of the Universe giant thing that looks like a big sort of gorilla with chicken feet.
Gygor?
It was now I gotta look it up now. I was just wanted to ask somebody who knows Masters of the Universe because I thought it looked kind of neat, but I didn't know what it was.
Great. I think Skeletor would work in a Puggle form. I mean, he's basically
Well, he's got a hood too. That would work well.
purple hood and then a yellowish greenish face, skull face, and then red eyes.
It would actually be really cool, especially if she could do the like the black around the eyes.
Yeah.
Like the holes of the skull.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, because the eyes are kind of.
You'd have to get through every Transformer first before you go into He-Man. There's the thing with the chicken legs.
Yeah. Tell us.
It looks like it has the DC Universe Gorilla Grodd body.
Oh, I can do that.
No. This is Yeah, it says it right there in the first picture. It's the Shadow Beast.
Look at the
I can do that.
Shadow Beast was in the 2002 cartoon when they reimagined He-Man.
So it is from something.
Yes.
Okay.
Shadow Beast was, and it was, I believe it was actually in the original cartoon as well, in the original comic, but mainly where I remember the Shadow Beasts from was the Mike Young Productions 2002 He-Man and the Masters of the Universe cartoon that was on Cartoon Network. It had Gary Chalk as Man-at-Arms, had Cam Clark as He-Man and Prince Adam. It's basically from that, and they're basically just black gorillas. In the cartoon they are, which, according to this figure, he's brownish. But yeah, if I got a Skeletor Puggle, he would have to come with a purple sword. Or something similar.
It seems like that shape would be doable.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yes?
What?
my cat is literally eating my fabric.
Well, we can't hear it, so it's okay.
National emergency.
How does a cat?
Sorry, General. Your purple lugnut Puggle is going to be a little late because all the purple fabric just got consumed.
Wow. You know what I just realized? Derek is getting back at Techno for every question he's ever
No,
asked
I'm not.
at conventions.
I like Techno. He's good.
Oh, that's funny. I still can't get him to hold his stupid Havoc staff. Stupid undead skeleton thing.
Oh yeah, it seems like you'd want that instead of the sword, wouldn't you? You want the goat head.
I don't know. I like the purple sword that he
Or
comes
what if
with.
the little goat head was like a little tiny Puggle on a stick, like a puffball, with two little eyes and a Puggle mouth and horns?
Wow.
If we could make that would be.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Holy crap.
I'm going to pretend to know what character you're talking about right now.
Oh my god. Hold on. Big Bad Toy Store, Skeletor.
Pile of loot. Ship it now.
No.
I just did that this afternoon.
Oh, yeah. I actually, it's funny. I noticed that they had the, and of course we're going way off topic here, but I noticed they had the Allspark Almanac Volume 2 in stock at like $15.99, and it's not on Amazon anymore. So I was like, snatch. And I got that, and I got the Qui-Gon Jinn Mighty Mug, so that's on its way. So yeah, they now actually have Volume 2, so I can actually see what everybody else is talking about.
I quake in fear of further commissions because of this picture you have linked me.
It's just Masters of the Universe Skeletor.
It's the Puggle on a stick that's doing it.
Yeah, his staff that's in the picture is what Derek is talking about. Ooh, Puggle on a stick.
How would make that?
I don't know.
I'll draw you a picture.
There you go.
Not so much picture as how am I going to make a stick like that thin, out of felt, that small?
The stick wouldn't be felt. The stick would be wooden. The felt part would be the head.
She doesn't use wood though.
It's time to expand your horizons.
Somebody just honked. Is it time to
Yeah,
go?
I think that came from outside my house. I'm sorry.
Nitro, are they here to pick you up?
They're coming to take me away. Haha.
Yeah, is it the men in the white coats?
Yes, yeah, they're a little early tonight.
Oh, so they come nightly. Yikes.
Yeah, they have to lock me away in the padded room
She
at night.
escapes every day.
I'm just a master of escape like that. I'm like Batman.
Oh, jeez, that is so funny. I wonder, would Transformers Prime Starscream work as a Puggleformer?
Oh gosh.
Yes. I'm going through it in my head, and yes, I'm pretty sure I can make that work.
Well then, I'll be seeing you next time you do commissions. I absolutely adore him.
I love...
He's so creepy and evil and disgusting awesome.
I love Steve Bloom voicing him. That's just amazing what Steve Bloom did with the character, and thank God he doesn't sound like Wolverine, that's my only real complaint about Steve Bloom. Every voice character I've heard him voice, it's partially Wolverine, and this one for Starscream, I don't hear any Wolverine in Starscream, thank God.
I haven't heard him do Wolverine.
Oh, you haven't? Let me see here. Behind the...
You don't have to show me. It's okay. I don't need it.
Here, you're typing.
Yes, I know I'm typing.
The next time I have Puggle money, I am going to get a Starscream. I don't know what continuity or series or what, but I want him. Because I have two of my favorites now, and I need a third.
Well, someone was, I'm sure.
So what two do you have?
I've made Shattered Glass Starscream once.
Yes, that was cute. I have Flame War and Megatron.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that.
And I'm sorry for mistaking Flame War as an OC.
I don't care. It's okay.
She's a club exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
It is going.
She can go out on eBay for $995.45.
I got her at BotCon for $150.
Woo!
Wow. At least you saved your money up, though.
I did.
That's a pretty cool figure. I like them.
Yeah. Everybody was like when I first had Callie do Muzzletron for Nitro, when she posted the picture in the description, everybody was like, because I neglected to tell her that the muzzle came from Beast Machine's Megatron. And everybody's like, no, it's not Bayformer, it's Beast Machines and whatever else. And I'm like, yeah, I forgot to tell her about that part.
She should have known.
I don't know everything, and my memory is so short, I'm surprised I know what day of the week it is.
That's something you should know.
It's Saturday, almost Sunday.
At least you didn't say Shredder, I guess. So many people said Shredder.
Yeah, so many people said Shredder.
What is wrong with you?
I nerve rage every time somebody does that.
It wasn't even... How long ago was that series? It wasn't that long, was it?
No, it was 2001, so about 10 years.
10 years, that is a while.
Yeah.
Still no excuse.
I'm half tempted to put some Beast Machines Megatron in with this episode.
I hope you're going to have like references for everything that we're talking about, because we are talking about so much.
Probably not, because if I had references for every...
So many crazy...
What?
Just copy paste the whole conversation in text and put it with it.
Yeah, that's might be possible. I don't know. So, I think we are going to end this special Christmas edition of ToyCast.
Whee!
Can I make a shout out?
Sure.
World of Warcraft, Moonguard, and Wormrest Accord servers. Hi!
Like any of our listeners are going to know what that is.
I don't even know what that
Some will know.
They might.
Okay.
Yay, I'm from both those servers too.
Oh, well, before we close, I guess we should talk about Dragon Jeans. Since Nitro's here.
Oh. You don't want to talk about my horrible, horrible dragons.
Not bad.
I
I was hoping that you would, like, what was it? Like when you started making those, I was thinking, I'd really like a Zor. It's like, then you said, I don't want to do dinosaurs. I'm just doing dragons. I think you said
I just feel like I'm actually doing a tiger and a fox in the next, so I could do anything, I guess.
Nitro?
Yeah?
I have a pattern. I have an animal book pattern that I got for like $2, I think, on the side of the road. I'm not kidding you. It has a pretty good pattern for an armadillo in there if you want to give that one a shot.
I think I do want to do that.
I'll scan it for you later.
Yay!
Do you have Shirley's book?
Yes, I do.
Kelly? Do you think that would help Nitro?
Probably. Does she still sell them?
I think she still has some, yeah.
It's a pretty good book.
Something about a book? Are we talking about Musha?
Yeah.
Kind of. Buy it.
Okay. Okay.
Get it.
As soon as I have a job.
So before we close, Mr. Wyatt, do you have anything you would like to pimp out? Any projects you're currently working on that you can tell us about or anything like that?
I just finished up working on a few months worth of designs for Green Lantern the animated series, which I think comes out in 2012. Or maybe 2011, I'm not sure. You'll have to look it up.
I'm not going to remember something either.
No, I won't either. See, I don't know how it's a CG show too, so I'm not sure how that's like. I don't know if there'll be anything left in my drawing by the time it's done or anything to see. And then I did going back to Scooby-Doo Monday and start working on season 2. And I think the second half of I'm not sure if they're splitting the episodes into 13 episodes or 20, or the seasons into 13 or 26, but the second 13, I think, is going to start airing at the end of January, if I'm not mistaken.
Sweet.
On Cartoon Network and Mondays.
Yay.
Mondays is it 7 Eastern, I think?
7 or 8 or something. It's right after Adventure Time.
Yeah. I always forget, and then I went to look at it on iTunes to just get like a season pass on iTunes, and they wanted $50 for a season pass, and it's like,
is that normal for a cartoon?
I don't know, because I've looked on, and I know we're way off topic of whatever, but we're gonna close the show. But I looked on it wasn't just Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. It was like almost every piece of animation that I looked at on iTunes. They wanted $50 for a season or $50 for a season pass, which the season pass is you pay for it, and as the episodes come out, you've already paid for them, so it just automatically downloads. But yeah, it was ridiculously high, and I'm like, wow, that's strange. But then again, it is Apple, and they're all about, making money.
Well, coming soon to DVD and Netflix.
Transformers Animated Season 3?
No.
Damn it!
Don't ask me about that. I'm not Hasbro.
I didn't ask. I made a statement.
Looking at you, Cartoon Network. Give us season 3.
Speaking
it's
of
not Cartoon Network, they have nothing to do with it. So.
Yeah, it's Hasbro. Speaking of Transformers Animated, coming next summer, summer 2011, Geekcast Radio Network will launch Transformation Animation Podcast, where we review all 39 episodes of Transformers Animated.
Just the episodes, not the bonus shorts? You're going to do one episode?
We can throw those in, yeah. The bonus shorts really, the ones that are on the DVDs, we can throw those in. I don't know about the ones that they showed at BotCon for season 3, though.
What's that?
I didn't even know those existed.
Oh, like the Starscream's Fantasy.
Yeah.
And, that's the only one that hasn't shown, right? It's like Starscream's Fantasy and is the Blitzwing and Lugnut making a pool on the?
I think that's on the DVD because I've seen
that's on
that.
the DVD. There's 2 of them, right?
Let's see. I got the DVDs right here.
I like the one where he's mocking Megatron and then Megatron shoots him.
Yeah.
That just made me laugh so much.
The staff meeting. I like that it's a staff meeting.
On the Transform and Rollout DVD, there's 2 shorts, and then on season.
But are there any pants?
No. Goodness.
I'm sorry.
Looking on season 1. And then there's 2 animated shorts on the season 2 DVD. I wish you guys did more commentaries, though. That's my only complaint about the DVDs. Not enough commentary.
I just did what they asked me to do.
I know. Alright, so thank you for joining us here on ToyCast. There are several ways to get in contact with us or leave feedback for the show. Visit the website, geekcastradio.com.
Weren't there going to be call-ins or something?
Crap. Steve, this is an edit point. Damn it. Son of a bitch.
Is it general techno call?
Well, no one has actually called in yet, but yeah. So now we're going to go to the voicemails. Wait. So wait a second. You do what?
Look underneath your Puggle. There is a line on the bottom panel. That is where the stuffing goes. I could perform surgery on the goddamn Puggle to stuff it.
Don't ever pull that line or everything will come undone.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like there's a scar on its ass.
Oh, so Nitro just tweeted the quote, "I just sew it together and put polyfill up its ass."
Thank you for joining us here on ToyCast. Several ways.
Stop the recording.
No, I didn't. Thank you for joining us here on ToyCast. There are several ways to get in contact with us or leave feedback for the show. Visit the website, geekcastradio.com. Leave the show's feedback in iTunes. Please do this. You can follow us on Twitter. The show name there is TFToycast. Mine is TFG and Mike. Callie, what is your Twitter?
Callie Carrie Shoga, the same name I'm using everywhere.
And Nitro?
Nitro Streak _
And Derek?
Derek J. Wyatt. Oh.
Yes, you can also find Mr. Wyatt on Formspring, which is a dead medium.
dying, withering.
Yes.
Oh, and also, DerekJWyatt.blogspot.com, which I update rarely, if ever.
Yeah, it's funny. I mentioned to you about my idea since I saw the TF Club posting, and I was wondering about the back of animated Tech Cheetor's head, and you're like, oh, well, I have to put those designs up on my blog. I'll do that later.
Yeah. So the head turns up, so you can check it out.
You can become what were you going to say, Derek?
I was just going to say she can check that out when she...
Yes.
What?
Nothing.
Huh? What?
Never mind. You can become a fan of us on Facebook, facebook.com/Geekcast Radio Network. Call our voicemail line. Tell us the show you're leaving the message for and your name, 502-526-5821. We hope you enjoyed this episode of ToyCast. We wish you join us next time. For now, I am TFG and Mike with...
Callie, hi.
Nitro, hey.
And don't forget, you can just sew it all together and put polyfill up its ass.
And you are, sir?
I'm Callie Kalashaka. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that name.
No, everyone is going to be looking for that scar underneath it, aren't they?
Don't pull it. It'll all fall apart. I'm Derek J. Wyatt.
Thank you for listening. Until next time.